Hi. You haven't seen my face in a while, have you? In one of those delightfully wacky twists, I'm at work and it's... what time is it? 8:22 p.m. We close at 9. I'm fucking bored. There's nobody here. It's empty. The store is empty because Seattle experienced its first snow/ice storm of the season. So, apparently people just didn't want to go to Home Depot on that day. What a surprise, right? This is something that you guys have actually never seen. I've done a couple videos, like out there, outside in the stacks of wood that we keep during the summer. They're all outdoors for the sake of storage. But you've never seen what the inside of it looks like. So I work in the tool rental center. I mentioned this a few times. You can see, this sure is. Look at all this. Look at all this crap. Look at this. This is what I work in. For those of you who know me, please tell me I'm not covering the microphone. Am I covering the microphone? I might be covering the microphone. I'm covering the microphone. Damn it, I was covering the mic. Oops. For those of you who know me, this might seem like a strange place for me to work, but I've been here for a while and I like it. I'm on the clock right now. There are technically things I could be doing, but quite frankly, I don't want to do anything else today. You can see, look at my eyes, look at the bags in there. I'm tired. I am ready to go to bed. Oh yeah, also I wear rubber gloves all day in here, because this is the place where we keep all the weird corrosive chemicals and the gasoline and all that shit. I think this is objectively the most dangerous place in the entire store, is in this room, because this is where we keep the store's gas cabinet, that big red thing right there. And this is where we keep all the weird cleaning chemicals and all sorts of great stuff. It's been a little while since I last made a video. I've been busy working. The week of Thanksgiving I clocked almost 50 hours, not including holiday pay, because people didn't show, people needed to go for the holidays, so they got me in here extra, and I did overtime because they needed me for extra, and I've just been so busy working and sleeping and trying to watch YouTube videos as a means of relaxing and failing at that, I haven't had a chance to make a video, and I don't know, maybe I've just been kind of motivationless. Look how weird my hair looks. When I come to work, my hair on the front of my face isn't quite long enough to get all of it into one big ponytail, so in order to maintain safety, I just kind of get what's in front of my face and get it out of the way. Yeah, it looks weird. I don't know, I tried making a video in here a couple weeks ago, just like this, in this format, because I wanted to, but it got interrupted, because wouldn't you know it, I'm still on the clock, and technically someone could still just walk in here, and I'd have to go do stuff. Man, this is a shaky camera. By that I mean my arm is shaky. Last video I made, I was talking about how I feel about working full-time, and how it relates to doing the YouTube thing, and where I think my life is gonna go, and all that stuff. Oh, in case you couldn't tell, by the way, I have a new tablet. It's shinier. The camera is better, I think. The microphone is probably better too. You're gonna hear some background noise because this room, what a surprise, has to be extremely well ventilated. Otherwise it's super unsafe and very dangerous to be in here. Like we had for a whole month and a half in the summer where the ventilation was broken. That was a fun several weeks. Anyway, I think it really speaks a lot about where I am in life right now that I didn't bother posting that video. I made it, and I said a lot. Like, enough that it could have been its own short vlog, right? Which this is a vlog. It could have easily been. It's just that I went back and watched through the footage I had again, and for starters, I had the camera upside down the first time, so I would have had to do some weird editing to make the video work, which meant pain in the ass, because I don't have time for that usually. But like, I'm really getting used to working full time, and this job, as incredibly exhausting and difficult as it can be, is great for that. Like, my bosses are cool, my coworkers are cool, the job itself is fairly rewarding sometimes, as rewarding as working for a retail corporation can be. So I don't really have much to complain about. It's nice. It's just that it's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the YouTube thing, and I still low-key do, but I don't really want to do YouTube. I want to do streaming, but that's a conversation for another day. Mostly it's what I'm doing right now is just pondering whether or not I am able to accept this reality. Like, I sat down, it feels like just a few days ago I sat down to make a video like this, and I did, and didn't post it. It wasn't a few weeks ago, or a few days ago, it was a few weeks ago. Like, time moves so quickly when you're working full time. I don't know why 40 hours a week makes my weeks feel like days. It's a pain in the ass. I mean, as obnoxious as it can be to not have money and have no income, or at least have a smaller income like I did when I was part-time, it sucks, sure, because you want money to do stuff, right? Well, as it stands now, I'm getting almost twice as much per paycheck as I used to. Not exactly, because I used to do like 25-hour weeks, so I'm doing 40 now, which, you know, the math and stuff. Making more money is great. Having my time occupied is great. Working with cool people is great. Everything is great, but I'm not super content, I guess, with where I am. Part of the reason I scrapped the last video is for the same reason I might end up scrapping this one, because it's choppy and my thoughts really aren't streamlined. Like, I've been in this tool rental center for nearly 8 hours now. And my brain is a little fried. Like, there's still some stuff out here I gotta do before I leave, which I probably won't end up doing, because wouldn't you know it, there's really no clearly defined workload in this department at all. Okay, good, there isn't anyone out there. This is one of those jobs where you get done whatever the hell you can get done, and if it's not everything, then what a shame. They won't hold it against you. It's just if you do nothing, they hold it against you. See, I could go on and on about how great this job is. Like, it really is a good job. And I'm working in Seattle, which means in less than a month, my wages are going up from $13 an hour to $15 an hour, and on top of that, I should be getting a raise for having been employed here for nearly a year, and getting an employee review from my supervisor, who I have no idea what he's going to do. It's not for me to judge, but I'm pretty sure he's going to give me really good marks, like to the point where they'll probably give me a noticeable raise, which would be nice. I mean, I wouldn't mind $2 extra a day. A 25-cent raise makes me laugh. Anyway. But just because I like it here doesn't mean this is really what I want to do. Like, this job is so goddamn tiring. And it's not even, like, when I started working full-time back in October, it was tiring because it was full-time work, and I had never done that before. By the way, I'm kind of keeping an eye off to my right in case someone walks in. And the door alarm doesn't go off, the doorbell. We've got a bell that indicates when people come in here. So if we're in the back, we know. But what was I saying? Right. When I started working full-time, I was exhausted all the time because it's 40 hours of work per week, and I wasn't used to that. I got used to it over the course of the last couple months, and now it's December, and I think I'm acclimated to working full-time, but I have no energy. If I'm not at work, I'm a zombie. I'm dead. I can't even going to tournaments. I end up like going home at 6 o'clock when the tournament series I attend ends, and I collapse, and this isn't what I want to do with my life, right? You know? Like, it's like I'm in a rut, sort of. I like this department in particular in the store, because I could work anywhere in the store and do a fucking good job, because they know I'm a good employee. I swear to God! She did the same. This is exactly what happened the last time I tried to make a video. I got distracted last time. Do you want to be in it this time? I'm actually going to post this one.
Are you alone back here?
Yes.
Oh.
I've had no customers since Bill left. I've had one person come in. I was just talking to my subscribers about whether or not I like this job. Okay, so do you want to be in here?
Sure.
This is Ty. This is one of the head cashiers in the store. She has this weird habit of being the only person on the planet who doesn't set off the doorbell I mentioned literally 30 seconds before she walked in. I have no idea why. It makes no sense. What's up? Are you just... Take the... Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's baffling. That's part of the reason I scrapped the last videos, because I got distracted when she came in, and then at the same time a customer did, so I got busy. But not tonight. This is kind of an aimless video. Not really like too much to focus on or anything like that. Just a lot of pondering. Very similar to the last ones I did. Yeah. Let's see. There really isn't too much more to say. It's just a lot of thoughts. Like, as literal as a vlog can be, that's what this is, you know? There's no script or anything. Just me talking, saying whatever. Looking at myself instead of the camera. Because that's easier, generally. I understand this is a very shaky video. It's not very easy to... See, and then she sets it off on the way out. I don't understand you! It makes no sense. Anyway. That was funny. I should probably stop talking, because there is still technically stuff for me to do that I mentioned like 6 times. And for all I know, like, I'm trying to see... The microphone is on this side of the tablet. And for all I know, it wasn't picking up the audio very well. Like, you might have heard the ventilation more than me. All the fans and stuff going on in here. I wonder if in the future I could just, like, prop this up on the deck behind me somewhere. Probably, anyway, if I ever do this again. Which will likely happen, given how often these incredibly dead evenings occur, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? I feel like there was, but I can't remember what it was. I'm not gonna worry about it. Instead, I'm going to laugh at how incredibly shakily I hold the camera and marvel at how there's no blood in my face, apparently, except under my eyes. Yeah, I'll see you guys later, I guess. I got some stuff I still gotta work out, you know? What I want to do with this channel. 325 subscribers is not a small amount. I gotta do something with it. It's just, what do I do? What do I do? Oh, a little bit of news, I guess, before I go. I'm gonna have a song posted pretty soon. Neat stuff. I really like how it's turning out. Very similar to the last one I made. It has, it basically was not requested. I suggested the idea, just like the last one, for the same group of friends. It'll be neat, and you'll appreciate it when it comes out, I think. Probably. Other news. My brother started a YouTube channel that he actually intends to use for the first time in the last several million years that he's made a bunch of them. He is, if you're familiar with the game Warframe, he's pretty much like a diehard expert and knows everything there is to know about the game. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. Check it out if you like the game. Like, really, if you like Warframe, if you like playing that game, you'll learn something from him. It's ridiculous how much he knows. Kind of like what I know about Smash Brothers. I still have to make a video about Smash. I haven't done that yet. And then one other piece of news. Something that I don't know if I'm allowed to share or not, but it has to do with Star Wars Rogue. I'll talk more about it when it's confirmed, but for now... Great stuff. Really, really cool things. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing now and get back to work. I'll see you guys at a later date. There's the button. There's my button. Bye.